Hey everybody, welcome back to Life with me. So I'm back with another video, and y'all, this video is my shop my stash video for this week. And what it is, this is my makeup for the week, focusing heavily on eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to show you 5 eyeshadow palettes in this week that these are just palettes that when I saw them or heard of them, I had to have. So by the time we get to the end of the video, you'll have those 5 eyeshadow palettes. And this is going to be my way of going through all of my makeup so that you can see all the eyeshadow palettes that I do have. So let's go ahead and get started. Now the first palette, we'll look at this big one right here. It is the BH Cosmetics Naughty palette. Now this is the palette that they did last year for Christmas. I did not get my hands on it. I ended up buying this off of eBay. It was a brand new palette that I just got off of eBay. And it is a beautiful palette. Let's go ahead and look inside. Look at those colors. They're so beautiful. It's nice greens and purples, oranges. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. So this is number 1, the palette I just had to have. Now, to mix things up a bit, let's go ahead and look at some other things I have in here. I only have one foundation, and the foundation that I'm going to be wearing this week is the Lancome Tinted Ultra 24-Hour Makeup, and I have this in the color 500 Suede. And this matches me pretty good for my summer shade. So this is the foundation that I'm using all week. I won't be switching that up, but I will be mixing in it. I have this Nars Tinted Glow Booster, and this is in Barbuda. That's weird. Barbuda. So I mix this in there as well to give me a nice little glow. Okay. Also for glow purposes, I am using this liquid highlighter from Becca. Did y'all hear Becca is shutting down? I did not know that. But yeah, Becca is shutting down. And this is Opal. And on top of Opal, I have 2 other highlighters. And these are the ones from ColourPop. I have Champagne Bubbles. This is broken. That's Champagne Bubbles. That's what that looks like. I'll go ahead and swatch this. It's like a bronzy gold. And I have, golden. This is what golden looks like. Let's go ahead and swatch that bad boy. They're both very beautiful. So those are the highlighters I have today. All right, let's go to the second eyeshadow palette I had to have. Y'all, and this one is the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. It's the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. Y'all, I went back and forth on this. I bought it. First of all, I was like, ooh, do I want it? Do I want it? It's just a neutral palette. But I ended up buying it. And as soon as I got it, I sent it back. And then a month later, I bought it again. So I'll be keeping it this time. I was like, I guess you just meant to be in my eyeshadow collection. So it has a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eyeshadows, regular eyeshadows, and then the 2 creams, as I'm sure you have all heard about. So yeah, this is another eyeshadow palette I just had to have. Okay, let's move right along. I don't know why I got these in here, but if I ever have enough time, I plan on using some eyelashes. I got these House of Lashes, the Boudoir Light, and I have these Ardell Naked Lashes here. So if I ever am not rushing in the morning, I will use these. Also in here, I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I have been, oops, sorry, I keep hitting the camera. I have been using this on my eyelids to help my eyeshadows last. So I've been using that. And I also have in here this Sephora Beauty Amplifier for your eyelid. It's like a powder, but I use that to set the Tatcha on my eyes. Okay? Moving on along, let's talk about powders. For setting my under eye, I have two things. I have the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect loose powder, and I have the by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra powder. That way, so I can still have some moisture underneath my eyes. So those are those two powders. And also for my face to set my makeup, I have this Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder. This is a very light powder so that it helps my face not be, I don't like anything matte. So it helps my face and it still sets my makeup and I still look nice and glowy or dewy, however I want to look. But it's a very good powder. I really like it. Okay. Moving on, let's talk about concealers. I have 4 concealers I'm using this week. The 2 are the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop. I have these in colors dark, deep dark 190W and dark 170N. And I have the is this Estee Lauder? This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer. One side has a Hydro Prep and one side is the concealer. I really like this one. And this is in the shade 6C Extra Cool Deep. And the last one I have is the Lancome Waterproof Powder. Waterproof concealer, because my eyes run so much, so I figured this might help me in the morning so my makeup will look better. So I have that. Let's look at these primers I have. 2 primers I'll be using this week. The first one is the NYX Honey Do Me Up primer, and the second is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. All right, let's go to the next eyeshadow palette I had to have, and this is by Dominique Cosmetics. This is their multi-use eye and face palette. It's an all matte palette, but I do have the one latte eyeshadow palette. I really liked it, so I figured this one would be a good palette as well. It's all matte, but it's some beautiful, beautiful colors. It has warm and cool tones in them. Very pretty. So that's the third palette that I had to have. Okay, moving on. Let me see, what else do we have? We have, get in here. Let's talk about eye products. All of these products here are new. I just opened them up today. I've been having some problems with my eyes, so I just got rid of all of my eye products and started new fresh ones. For my waterline, I'm using this Essence Extreme Lasting Waterproof Liner. It's a nude color. Hope you can see that. For my eyeliner, this is a Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I don't know what it's called, but you know they're going out of business as well. It's a spin up top. It's black. I'm also using the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara. Oh, I keep kicking that. I'm sorry. Show you what that looks like. And I'm also, for a liquid eyeliner, I'm using the Balm's Swing eyeliner. That's what that is. And last but not least, for my brows, I have two products. The first one is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in 4.5. And I also have my Givenchy eyebrow pencil in number 3 brunette. Those are those. Okay, next up, let's do our next eyeshadow palette. This one is so cute. This is the E.L.F. Mint Melt. And is it the chocolate mint? Yes, it's the chocolate mint eyeshadow. I had the other green one. I can't think of the name, but I saw this one and I thought it would be really beautiful, and I think it's still appropriate to wear for work. We have these two browns, gold and the green. These two here will be the shimmers, and these two are the mattes. Very pretty. Okay. Let's see. For face products, I have two sleek palettes. The first palette, this one is the Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. That's what that one looks like. And this one is the Blush by 3 palette, the Pink Lemonade 369. And this one has 2 powders and like a cream blush right there in the middle. Very pretty. All right, moving on eyeshadow wise. We have 2 more eyeshadows. The first one is this Divine Skies eyeshadow palette by E.L.F. Cosmetics. This is a nice small circular palette with a nice warm color story that I thought was so beautiful. So I have that one. And the very last one I have is by Flower Beauty. And it's the Jungle Lights palette. And this is an all shimmer palette, but I got this because you'll notice I have more than 4. I have an extra palette here. This one is to be used with the Dominique Cosmetics because it's all shimmers. But look at these. I'm a swatch a few. Here go my loud husband. It's beautiful. Hey, get out.
You all on video with your robe on.
And look at those colors. It's just beautiful, beautiful. So yes, I wish you would get out.
I mean,
I'm sorry, y'all.
You couldn't. I mean, you ain't giving more than that.
Anyway, this is my makeup. Get out of here, please. This is my
grandma robe.
Shop My Stash bag for this week with my 5 palettes that I just have to have. I hope y'all like this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have tried some of these eyeshadow palettes, let me know what you think about them. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.